There we go. Ah, which part am I? That was part 8. Title. Part 3. Really? I don't mind it. It's because it's not a long game. I will eventually change. Part 3. Go. Oh, right, yeah. Where is it? That's it. There we go. Actually. Alright, moving on. This will be part 3 files. That's right. Bye.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father. And it was instead given to other person.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Right enough.
Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Oh, are you acting it?
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras. They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball. He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Go on.
It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
What was it?
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
That's
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
but that's after why he
That I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Computer, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. That means one remains. Who is he?
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89.
There's
I
no.
know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Oh, no. That's very bad. To be so much.
This is your fault.
What?
I heard from the police because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy
Hey.
Ota got involved.
It's also
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
oh.
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right. Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course, the news was distributed heavily across the internet, not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
All right.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together, whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies or taking a walk or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up. Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Hitomi, My entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison.
Bet
Fuji.
you.
Prison?
Her memories are a part of this room. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day, she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time, she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table. Everything you see. It all holds a memory, but
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Half mob.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
What?
3?
What?
Iris?
No, not that one.
What?
The boy.
Ota?
He came here last night?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita
As in?
Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
What?
Have you heard the rumor?
But
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kawasaki. back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki? So was the one who came up with it.
Oh.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
Huh.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off limits. However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for $1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip. What were we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district? The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
That's a good thought pattern, I guess.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
That was
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then,
fantastic.
be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
That's some. Actually, wait.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True. What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation.
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
How neat.
I was curious, so I did some research about number 89.
That's some.
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan. computer claims that there were two culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves one culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know. You killed Shogunadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible. Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
I don't know.
After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Let's talk to number 89.
I'll ask me.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me. A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner. Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember. That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the two Cyclops killers. Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes. All right. Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral, one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no. But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day. assassin by night at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Oh.
Why did you stop? You mentioned a detective. Was that the whole story? What's the connection between that and Shoko? Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
But again,
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter.
Yes?
Start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Agent Date.
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Oh.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is.
Number 89. What were you up to? What? The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Okay.
This appears to correspond to the green thing. A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
A winter... Huh?
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one! Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
A phone. Should I pick it up? What the? I fainted. It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
I guess it worked? A book. F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
Agent
There
Date,
is some
you've got
kind
4
of
minutes.
liquid pooled on the... Hmm? It is surprisingly deep.
find anything?
Well... Oh, there is something.
A cork.
Okay, yeah.
What is this substance?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
A book. Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 8?
It might. We're getting closer.
It's ringing again. What should I do? All right. Who is this? What the?
Can I get?
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Oh, this.
I suppose we didn't do anything.
At least you didn't faint.
It's a pot. Steam is rising from. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment. Roger. It smells
What kind of smell?
like a gutter.
All right, sniff it one more time. Relax, you shouldn't be able to smell it anyway. You're just thinking that there's a smell.
I see. You're right. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
Brian.
A pot with. It doesn't turn on.
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
I do not.
A pot with green. What is?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gag.
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine.
Iba? Hey,
Oh no.
Iba.
Oh, game over.
Iba!
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
Okay. God.
Dante!
book.
30 seconds!
F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
A book.
Dante, you're out of time!
F against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Is
Yeah.
that a good
Right.
thing?
That's good.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Something like this. Take this! Ugh! Do not me. Be more careful.
Sorry.
A switch. An astute observation. I will do that. Ow!
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers. Date!
Shit!
From me.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping?
What? A switch. This switch again.
That was then. This is.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll.
Oh, it doesn't hurt. The light has turned on.
That as well.
A phone. Should I pick it up?
Oh, have no choice.
I guess.
Agent Date,
There's
you've
some
got 5
kind of-
minutes.
A winter
I know.
Agent Date, you've got 4
Right.
minutes.
I suppose.
It's fine. I'm an It's alright. How are you?
A floor lamp.
Boss, you're at the right.
We better
Bruh.
come up with a more intelligent solution.
Yeah,
Date,
It's okay.
these are your
It's fine.
instructions.
okay.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Oh.
It isn't coming off. It must be integrated into the wall.
Like you to me.
No.
Like me and Reika from Tiefblau.
No, not that either. A floor lamp. Are you
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this okay?
Imagine it would have been.
Looks okay.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that that like a giant desk?
A desk? Ow!
No good, huh?
Oh.
It's a ceiling. Blow on it.
Oh.
Okay.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Trying. Why you lot?
It's a pot. It appears to be some kind.
Maybe a soybeans?
It might also be boiled.
Yeah, like a...
A tur. What?
I told you to wear it.
Where? Alright.
Are you okay?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
Trying. I'm a bit lost on.
A pick. I don't have a pen.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, I feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do
No.
not feel comfortable with.
Oh, now we're just have the game with the pot on our head. It's glorious. Oh,
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
closing the curtain. Yes.
Lemon?
Raise this.
Lemon. Where are you, Lemon?
You usually get a lemon with an order of karage, right?
No lemon.
Before we think about squeezing some on there, shouldn't we take a bite first?
Oh, if only I had a lemon. If only I
Had
had
a
a
lemon.
lemon.
Like that's fair. Like it's
I passed out.
Oh, we also could have ordered a lemon sour. That would have worked.
Why wouldn't I order something else entirely?
Oh, that works too.
Oh, thank God we lemon.
Leave it to me. With a target that large.
You really beat this.
Now I know how.
I can't do that. Not too much.
It left.
I'm never gonna play
Do
again.
you know something about it?
Yes. It was kind of
That
cute.
franchise is fun with.
Are insane.
What?
Yeah, it's a
Nakatomi?
Oh god.
Date.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, I failed again. All over again. How fun.
A switch. There is some.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A picture.
Ow.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
It's
Hey, dude. Oh. That's not.
a floor lamp. A floor.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Person.
A book. Falco was in a bind and turned to a trusted friend. The rest is marked over.
But I want to know what happened after.
Oh.
What?
Yay.
A book? The smile and kind words of a... Sounds like you, Date.
No, not
Really?
the nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Stop! Don't remind me.
It's hit...
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
Trying. Time.
Well, She's hard.
Yeah, me.
Hmm?
Sorry, nothing.
It's Hitomi. Understood. Hey! Hitomi! Hitomi!
Could you try it again, but more in a fawning way?
I believe we should try something.
But
Let it go.
Oh no. Let it go.
It's Hitomi. Where?
Well,
Her stomach.
yeah. It's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps
What did you say?
that she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard.
Hitomi is hard, right? Got it. That's useful information.
God
Let's
damn.
keep that in mind.
Oh. Done. I'm running out of time.
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition?
Could you stop messing around? Or would you?
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
Yes?
It's
That's what it... Second.
What?
Okay, with,
Kiss her.
You
with a helmet on.
like this?
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me.
Could it just be only your heart, please?
Oh,
Dante,
God.
30 seconds.
What else is there to do?
Dante, you're out of time.
A book?
Nothing.
A book?
I didn't read the. I'm bloody. From the event from.
It's a ceiling.
Is that like
A desk.
Huh.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
A book.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
That's what I'm having trouble with.
Dante, there.
Shit.
I'm stuck.
Still.
You have 3 minutes, Dante. minutes. Hurry!
What?
Hito.
I didn't know.
It's Hitomi. It's Hitomi. Her.
Nothing. Oh, right.
Less than 1 minute.
A
Hurry!
skull. A skull. Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown.
Alien.
I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Right.
It's Hit. What? A book.
Thoughts. Everything.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
What is?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes. You have 3 minutes, Date. You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
There we go.
It's Hit. It's Hito. A s- A skull. Would that not? Unknown.
Date.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A winter
I know,
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
What is?
it's
Oh.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Grab it.
What's up?
It left.
Yes.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Yeah, the last book.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
What?
Who's that?
What do I do?
Oh.
No! Stop!
Stop right there!
What? Oh, right. Wait. Oh, not that.
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in somnium.
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
What?
He was cut
What?
into pieces
Oh.
and put inside a vase
Oh.
in his mansion.
That
Oh.
can't be.
That's just...
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police.
Oh, another murder has
One more
arrived.
thing. So was missing his left eye.
You mean
Oh.
the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
Right?
What is your next move, Date?
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
Oh, damn. On. This is the
Not
first
here.
time for her to
Where is she?
be around.
is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89? Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
Actually,
Iva, can you hack this PC?
I will try. Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
oh. What?
Guys,
Sosajima.
Oh, what? Boss? This boss's actual cycles?
Why? Why? Boss?
That's what I... God damn. Is that the end of the run? Oh, that's... Oh, it's... Oh,
what is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown. But there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan. Activate.
A CRT.
did I hit it? I spun the dial last time.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so... What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with. I see many objects in the room. There is a sweet smell, like syrup or almond.
Well, it's either a sweetener or...
Possibly nitroglycerin.
Be careful.
Because nitroglycerin explodes even from slight impacts, It is usually
Oh.
mixed with acetone to lower the sensitivity.
Really?
Acetone, huh?
I did not expect Iris to be aware of how to handle such dangerous chemicals. A shelf.
5 minutes
Various
left, Date.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous.
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
A shelf. What?
Huh.
Explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a
Impressive.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way. I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
A full-body mirror. I see my reflection.
Really?
What could this mean?
Your reflection should be the figure I'm thinking of. So, what is your true form?
Whatever you imagine. My appearance is nothing but a vessel.
So your spirit is your true form.
An operator. Surgery? For whom?
Just act it out.
Act it out?
It might help reproduce a memory.
I.
I feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
That worked.
Something has spawned.
Want to check it out?
3 minutes,
A
Date.
common gas.
Are you okay?
It hurts. I might not be able to stand for a while.
Don't give up. I believe in...
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on. A common gas.
If you can't, then...
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
Just a locker. That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me
Yes.
to examine the...
Good idea.
I thought.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
The knife that flew out of the locker. Ah! It cannot be pushed in any further. The knife that flew out of the... Like this?
Yes.
What?
Like that.
I only threw it lightly.
Oh, that.
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see.
I do
Put it in.
not yet understand it.
But he went in. Bad for Brett. You're okay, probably, but.
An oil drum. What does this mean? Bullets?
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
Yeah.
A revolver.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Go. Oh. Oh. Don't tell me.
What happened during that somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Sajima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sajima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
Hello, Steve.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
I'm
okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head? Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile. I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that.
Uh-huh.
You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes.
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal procedure law. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of... You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating...
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
Yes.
So, what are you going to...
I have no choice.
Shit.
Oh, good.
Iris,
He's that
come with
diner.
me. We're going to Matsushita.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yes.
Yeah, I have special powers.
No.
Anyway, let's go.
Not us. Story's already different. Yeah, you
Tessa!
happy, Ada?
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
Okay, sir.
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that? Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah?
I want you to take a good look.
The photo.
Yes, the
Oh, no. Again. Yep. Die again. Probably. Free enough.
is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know. But afterward, he ran off with Iris.
Now we can arrest
How do
him.
you know?
You had lost consciousness,
Arrested him.
but I was still. I recorded video of the incident. Take.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
That's just saying Oda.
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head. Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm. Just now, the killer.
Oh.
Just
Oh,
watch
it's
the
good.
video.
Okay, it's the same.
I sent the
Okay.
address to Ima.
It happens again. We can't stop them. It's this thing that's getting very different. Getting on the other route, on the
Iris.
right side where Ape is. But we can't happen now.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site.
That's all. Fatty hair. On in my ear. On itself, I did. That's it. It's a. Fine, I guess.
That sick bastard.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
And me either. Time. Oh, okay, Ace's not dead. Okay, well that's not.
You okay?
Probably gonna die.
Date.
Where did they go?
Through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive.
Oh, good.
Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
Yes, let's go.
All right, I'm on it.
Go for it. They took that safe alive. Dead. 9:30. And we
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing.
I'll be right back.
We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Oh, yeah.
You should ask Iba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
Of course.
Iris Whip.
Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
So, Sajima? He was in Iris' somnium yesterday.
Right, but Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Iba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues. They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing,
Oh,
you know.
trespass.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
That's fine.
I don't. Who is that?
This girl. Do you recall seeing?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do. I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Huh?
Hey, Iba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Oh, nothing, I guess.
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell. I'm sworn to confidentiality. Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Iba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for...
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
This guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
Let's use it.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
Oh, good. That's fine.
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
Oh, good. Oh, alright.
Iris lost her left eye.
No. That's fine.
They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Ui, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes. So, Sajima? The politician?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so. I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it.
Yes.
If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
I don't believe.
I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go. Hey, Mizuki, could you take a break? I want to ask you something.
Oh, Mizuki, don't be like.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang, the Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. You know, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me? Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
Personally,
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
oh damn.
The ocean.
Yup. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
Can't be true. But there's a part of me that that's wrong. I've seen Grandpa was incredible. Office.
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought
Okay.
you were more into small boobs,
Okay.
pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call
I
a tin
Empress.
man.
Great time for you to. Oh, how you? Oh, you're Harry. Oh, that sounds. I should make. I haven't Harry in the cup. I should do. Oh, that caught me off guard. Ah, how is it going? Great, we did some Persona. Finally got my third Persona, thankfully. And we finished one route of somnioum files. Second route now. Had to kind of go back. Finish this route. Ended. Now we're just going back. And Challenge run is good. But we've only got the third Persona, so that's nice. Coverage I don't have. So we're just going through this route, and then eventually with this blends us off, which when I back and saved them, didn't die this. That's happened. Where's the where is where are we doing? What's there? I don't know what. Learn about the brain. Brain not. Peptide horn. Are you adding it? Sorry. Dopamine. I love that they do. I think more games should have this kind of hey. Pretty cool. Wow.
I saw the video.
Ota and Iris
The one at
Lit
3
was
a.m. last night.
alive. Saved them.
Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Yeah, I still think
Iris and Ota came out of it okay. They'll both live.
Really?
Yeah. Thanks for talking with me, Miss. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again?
have
I'm
investigations.
coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
Fine. Oh, we have Mizuki.
Hey, what happened? Who did this to you?
How was it? And
Some
it's a
kids
bully.
at school. 5 or 6 of them. They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy.
Oh, they.
And they teased me. And I got mad and I told them to go away and they hit me.
Oh well, you I would
Tell
deserve
me
you
their
hit them
names.
back. You hit them
I'll
back,
teach
music.
the little punks a lesson.
Yeah.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
That's not.
Why the shrine?
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
Yeah.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
This is pretty rough.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date.
Yeah.
While we're in training, I am Master. In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club.
Okay.
Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Yeah, I see. Actually, no. That's stupid. What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question. Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
Let them hit.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah,
You first.
okay, I get it,
Not
but...
fight. Finish fight.
Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master. Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
Right, how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh? How?
Well, let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
I just need...
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
There we go. Okay. Mother, goddamn.
Huh?
Yes, see? Goddamn.
How is that?
Goddamn.
You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
Oh, you boss.
Hey,
The
by
hell?
the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything.
Oh, thank God.
There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
Oh, thank God.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
You need to control your strength.
I suppose
Kill
not.
someone.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Yes.
Really?
But never ever strike
Yes.
your master. That is a must.
There's like
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you with me.
why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes,
Promise?
I promise.
Not
Let's
right
go,
now.
Lola.
Where
That's
to?
not a good time. Where's left to go? Oh.
Who might you be?
And
It's
now
me,
she's
Kaname Date. We met yesterday.
right now.
I gave you my card.
Oh.
Doesn't hate us.
So how can I help you?
Packing.
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine.
I thought he.
You shouldn't say things like that to a mother. Oh, this?
Hey,
This
what-
is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband, and they've helped
Hi
me
again,
so
Danny.
many times.
We went back
They
and we
were
that
always
route,
smiling.
and we went back
They
in
were so
time.
kind.
By the
I
way,
remember
went
a
down
gift
another
where
route.
They knew how much I liked floral patterns.
How are you?
So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but is
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
The Ota and Iris are alive now.
what time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
We weren't able to solve the case. It ended at day 4. And in this route, we
You
were
left
hit
the
by a
diner
war.
to chase after Ota and
not
Iris.
phased.
I saw the whole thing with my own.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well.
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep.
Then, where we are now. Did this route. Ended on day 5, I mean. Find out who the. Now we're going down this route. And then we go all the way back, day 2. Go down. That's where we are right now.
I was
dreaming.
Yes, a very nostalgic dream.
That's the situation, right?
Who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro.
They're alive.
Died
Still
of
has her eye out.
infarction 5 years ago.
Still has a little eye, but
What is going on here?
It was
I
when my
still
son
don't trust
just started
Iris
elementary school.
or Ota. I don't like
had to
Ota.
run an errand for for
I don't
him,
trust
and
Iris
he was
at
taking
all.
so long, and
I know
was
they're up to
waiting.
something.
My husband said it was nothing to worry about.
Iris is just
I
using
couldn't
Ota.
take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest.
Barbecue.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Hard to keep magical barrier around the map. Thermal.
Do you
Brain.
see it?
Part of her brain is blue,
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
which means
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally...
I guess it.
Does Mayumi not notice that the store's closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
I thought of it.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
And on.
Date, let's go.
Yeah,
It's
let's-
better that you leave things be.
You're right.
At the records.
Two cars.
I don't remember when you left.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
One van and one station wagon.
There's onions. Sorry. Got the engine.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Oh.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. But the doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
Of course.
Ota got
Oh,
into
cool.
the car and drove
Wow.
off. The security
It's a-
cameras at the convenience store caught the
That's
entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that
Probably
car.
and driving without a license.
There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct.
That's the best. That's the best
About
way.
10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
That's the best way you can. Onion.
Ota stole the car at
That's what you do,
10:33
Onion.
p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
What about the...
Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
We were able to get
Otis'
there in
fingerprints
time.
were found on the steering wheel and gear shift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger. Those were the only prints recently made.
Because we were hit by a what? But we were hazed. And we were at the diner. Get there in time where get around. That was it.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The
Oh,
one he purchased 2 days ago and it slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
That's good.
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse. Wow.
I imagine
cold in here.
I'd probably this will not happen at all.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
Yes, but is it?
That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all. This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Why there? Acid.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
The tires of the forklift are clearly...
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing. There's some engineer from NRIPS
very
created a
suspicious.
jacket. That keeps me warm.
Boss is up.
Nice. All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Boss is very suspicious right now.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be... I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed. However, I found the password written directly on the router.
Any of
No, unfortunately I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
no, I've
Aw, lame. No, nothing so far. Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl.
What's your name
Maybe
again?
Start of something.
Yeah, thinking the same thing.
I forgot. Tires early.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
Oh. That deep. Oh. That one.
There's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Bessie?
I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki. But eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Back to the...
Before we reach
Hours.
HQ, let's summarize our investigation so... Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If
Basically.
Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume, but...
She might not remember.
Correct. Likely because you haven't had a good night's sleep.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been this busy.
If my body were made of flesh, I would offer my lap as a pillow.
What? You can't say something like that out of the blue. Now it's awkward.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new
If
Cyclops
only,
serial
if only.
killers.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims.
Right.
So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's somnium?
Yeah.
Only. Iris.
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, the Kuza gangs pale in comparison.
Why?
So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
I didn't stop. Guys, maybe.
There is an important piece of
Has
news.
more.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse. Fingerprints were found on it.
Oh.
Whose?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
What?
Oh.
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu. This was captured on security. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
All right.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it.
I'll meet you there.
Oh, yeah. Ed. Okay. Brand new.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
All right, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Happy to. Drugs, maybe. Okay. Different rifle. I think I should just.
Yeah, sure.
That's it.
I'll leave this to you, Date. I'm kind of interested in Ota.
In me?
You protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do.
I don't think.
I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero?
Little? I'm 24.
To me, you're still little. If I did, I would have told you already.
I believe you so much.
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
Oh, she is in her
yeah.
40s.
You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't
Oh, that was...
Yeah, are you gonna say sorry doing that?
I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Oh.
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's bad.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Yeah, I don't think Ganesha's the right god to pray to. Ira.
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as...
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Oh.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
That's... Sorry.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
But I can't tell you.
Why not?
Hey.
Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
That's a...
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after. This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
That's... Oh.
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you. After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it?
Rapid. I have Renji.
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on.
The station wagon, right?
Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station.
Yeah.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly, and that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone.
Why is that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
That is.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near... You know the rest.
Oh. Actually...
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, then,
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear. And I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then, before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can...
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Oh, come on.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
Consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new... And if Ota had not reached her in time,
Unless
she would have been killed.
someone met Iris at the...
What is going on here?
Date, Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Oh.
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Why do you haven't?
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
But you can still get information inside his head.
Yes, but I'll be with... I'm pretty sure. I know, right? That's why I don't like Ota. He's just such a bloody, like...
Please, do not go over it.
Ota's just...
Won't be a problem.
Every way he's
But
got different.
Are you sure this is okay?
Ugh, it's just...
Ota just came out of surgery.
Oh, he had a knife.
I'll take responsibility.
But...
It's fine.
Just exhausting.
Let's get it done.
Good enough for me.
It's this be a split? Probably. That probably would have failed. Probably something like that. This be a split timeline.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Okay.
Is this a cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or
Yeah,
a otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location
Oh.
in live-action dramas.
Bro.
You know a lot.
That they are.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see.
Tracy
By the way,
has a...
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Oh,
Hey, that's...
Oh. I thought...
Iris is about to be...
Stop right there! The heavens call.
Hey.
The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling
Uh.
on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah! I will protect Tessa.
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan.
Wonderful.
Activate.
That's... Okay. Okay. I don't like how they change. Yeah, probably. Pretty could. I wouldn't put it past it. Wait there for the and Iris.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! If I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this. Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it!
Yeah.
All of it amounts to nothing! What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
No, I wouldn't either. Ice cutter.
The ice on the floor is slick.
I'd say 105 seconds.
This is for Date! This is for Date! This is for Date!
What did the ice say?
Okay.
Those who don't fight won't survive!
Yep. Exactly. Oh, okay, wow, another split timeline. That's good. A split timeline. Oh.
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all! Tessa, may the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of...
Apparently we... Fight at...
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
An oil, though it is lying down.
Forward. That's... The thing I guess was when you sound... That's not... Guess that's something?
Acetone?
Oh yeah?
ASAT? What is this?
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh! Why is that one that Miumi had?
I don't want to die!
Why's that me?
I eventually stopped thinking.
At Miumi. Actually.
That's
me.
Tessa!
That close. That's it. I respect.
Stand your ground! Odamatsu Shida cowers to no one!
Huh. Oh, okay, we went that route. Okay. Right, well that's the route we're going for now.
I have to fight back with something!
Alright, next time I don't... maybe it's a... Maybe. I gotta do all of them anyway. Get the good, if we get the proper ending. Maybe. Yeah, that might have been it. Press the button.
Maybe there's no
power. Power than that can together.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
It appears to be a power panel. I can make it now.
Nope.
Sailing jump!
Nope.
Float!
Enough. You've done well.
It appears to be a power panel.
Throw something. Throw anything.
This is an ice cold one.
Aim for the switch.
Position target in the
We'll
center
see.
and hit.
Like, we know that he can't reach. But probably he will be stabbed. Stab anything. Get on them. Can't change.
Now it will move! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth.
If he
This is
didn't.
annoying.
I know, I am with you. Pretty.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
A remote control.
Button.
Here it goes.
Do the
I hear some sounds. I'm not sure I should press it. Ota might need to.
Yeah.
A remote con-
Can't use them.
Ota looks frightened. Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right.
Okay.
I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice Tessa.
Okay.
Awaken the soul.
Okay. You got this, Ota. Press the button.
Maybe this.
Do it. Got this. Okay. Oh, it's going. That minute going. There we go. Ow. Oof. Only if that's the... Only actually happened.
Date, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
Pewter, force shutdown.
Stop! Stop it!
Oh, no. Yes, he... Oh, someone obviously probably took... Over a random night, or someone... Yeah. Exactly. Or Ota did actually stab the kid. Stab the criminal. That was just... Right now, I don't trust... I don't trust Ota, Iris. I don't trust... Hiding stuff.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in somnium for 6 minutes. Any longer and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
I know.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync. Date and Ota both read normal, although the timing was really close.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face. That's the only way it could have ended up in his somnium.
Well, Ota?
Huh?
You saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
Oh.
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell up. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part, but as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
That is what we witnessed in his somnium.
Yeah.
Yes, he...
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what?
Stab wound.
Oh, it hurts. It started acting up suddenly. Ow! It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here, Date.
Don't
But
blame me.
I
That was
don't know.
boss.
I'll sue you for this.
Oh,
Come on.
Or how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
Ah.
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so.
Earthy. Very.
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Maybe?
It's like I told you, I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, yeah, no doubt about it. The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
Date, I checked all of the hospitals in the metropolitan area. None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound. He definitely
How
would
did
have
they
needed first
hide
aid.
the
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved.
Guess so. That's right.
Because I was scared. The killer could come here to finish the job.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But
How could
they
they?
don't know that I had it prepared just in case.
I do.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party.
That's
Oh,
it.
sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
I have more experience than you.
But basically, done.
So we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg. That information could be crucial in catching them.
Date, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
Where do we
How
go?
exactly?
Yeah, how?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are
No,
you serious?
that's not
Do
how
you know
that
many
works.
people live in this city?
Yeah, but it's like seriously, but and just
What?
go around like.
Date, what is
Oh.
the matter?
What?
Date! Are you alright?
Ah, that's
Hey, this
Oh, you're
hi,
alive.
Mizzy.
Mizuki?
How are you?
What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
What?
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
Yes,
You
I
met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
That's not. Where do you?
I'm off today.
Why? Today is Tuesday. You should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? Taking the day off for mourning.
That shows. Yes. Yeah, I guess
I see.
that's fair.
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
Back out there.
Probably went back to the hospital.
Right, back
Boss
out there.
told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
will you take me with you?
I told
I'm
you
still
yesterday,
betting
Mizuki.
Iris kill.
I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right?
Nope.
The killer has an
Nice.
injury on their left leg.
That's
Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No, you stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead.
Yep.
I saw their bodies
Still
with
not
my own
detective.
eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
Grab it. I'm
Date,
in the way.
consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years, but clearly, she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now. You know to whom I am referring.
Fine.
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
Good choice. Now, Snake.
Here, we're heading out.
Oh, that thing.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage.
Why?
The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
I could be.
We need to revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city for further information.
Oh god, look.
I remember
Have to-
telling you before.
I have to drop
That Bloom
comics.
Park is an important
That's
part
why.
of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom. They fought a lot. But sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days.
Oh.
I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well. I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall. Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. She just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together. Other than last Friday? Nope, I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost a decade. Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible. I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little, but I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride. They're kinda tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true. Hey, Date, how do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family. Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be our whole lives, we never could be. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward, eventually. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy. I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working and start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed.
Business, actually.
All of this is all my fault.
I don't know. I don't think.
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
What?
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby, no child should cry at night as much as she did. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time. She's still abnormal even now. Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by... They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl...
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
I'm doing more than anyone. Our child is stupid, brain dead.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
Great parent.
I think she's loaded. Let her get this off her chest. Hey, Shoko, no. There, I scolded her.
Right. Perfect.
You sure you aren't drinking too much, honey? If you pass out, there's no way I can control her.
Sleeping at home, not knowing that her mother is crying her eyes out because of her. I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life.
Babysit.
One little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
Wrong.
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child. I know that, but I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me, so what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying, and it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some. Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you.
Oh, you should get.
Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl. It's not my
fault.
fault.
What?
Everything is her fault.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that?
I have this.
Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
Terrible pet.
It was my misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her, but she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young. It's just like that.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
Probably back.
Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like... Maybe. Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
Definitely.
I have a company now.
Lemniscape.
And we're at a crucial stage of development.
Balance.
I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about. Maybe because you two
Damn,
can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko's
they're both
having
bad
trouble
parents.
coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful
Yeah,
parents.
get that thing. I was thinking the same thing of their terrible parents. Yeah.
I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki.
There we go.
Mizuki, you did nothing wrong. Don't blame
Damn.
yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
That's some baggage. They're not actually. Ever read.
Huh? Why are we at the shrine? Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
No, I don't believe in God.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
And don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
I just at the time. Oh, that's gonna be. I think. Yeah, on this side it's really the case. I think you probably solved the case. Adams. That's rather something.
Why do these dog statues always have one with its mouth open and one with its mouth closed?
Good question. Maybe the one with his mouth open is going, ah, and the one with... You're the one who asked. Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah. It's been a while since we came here last.
Fine.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
Begin!
Damn. Oh, damn. Don't try to fight.
Well, this is on you.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki! Run for it!
Get me, run. Run.
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They
Oh.
targeted some other kids instead.
Oh.
They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
Oh, no.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Oh, at least.
Come on, come on.
I'm okay with that as well. Anyway. Right.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible, and you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
Damn.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
Actually, too.
Mizuki, could you go to the office? Ask them if they've seen anyone with an injured left leg.
Got it.
And oh, really?
Looks like it didn't go well.
No.
That's not. Stop it.
Good idea. You might find something important in there.
Damn, no hits.
Do not be discouraged. Bad days and sore feet are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck again.
Must be.
Sometimes we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Ah, so that's the usual.
Nope, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab.
What? Sounds horrifying.
Okay, I'm going. I don't want to. At all. Size. Acid.
I guess it was a waste of time.
Yeah, I didn't find any clues.
Place is probably gonna be
Yeah, nothing we can do here.
nothing.
Not really. because this is where Daddy's corpse was. I told you before, it's fine. I was the one who said I wanted to come with you.
Happy respect. Has to be an adult. A respectful adult. Respectful parenting. Hospital.
Mizuki! And Date.
Damn, he.
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. I should head home before I cause any more trouble.
No, not at all. You're fine right here.
No, really, I should go. I'm sure that he has more fun with his friends than with me. So...
Thanks, Mizuki.
Huh?
You came to visit me, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It would be awkward to admit we are only here for the investigation.
Yeah.
Have you heard about Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
That she's still in the ICU? Yeah, apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, Ota. Next time we should fold 1,000 paper cranes to wish that Iris will get better.
Yeah, we could even make her a life-size crane.
That would be a somewhat troublesome gift.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, you two just got here.
It's okay. We saw you. Now we can go.
Damn.
We already have Ota's testimony. It is unlikely he has any further useful...
Right.
Where to now, Dante?
Damn, is he? Definitely be a detective as well.
I heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris. That's so cool, Ota. You have a wound of honor.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little. Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
I didn't call you a hero.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but
Yes.
he's still irritating.
Even more irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
Ugh, I'd rather deal with that than a trip.
No, just what I told you yesterday.
All right. You know, if you weren't in the hospital, I would slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Like shock therapy?
Whoa,
Yeah.
old school.
Yeah, but yeah, like that
I thought
music.
Abyss was
Have
more
a great
future
idea.
tech than
That's
that.
good thought, man.
We are, but if it ain't broke,
Yeah.
we can learn a lot from the past.
I see. Maybe you should hit him.
No, no way.
Ota's pretty energetic for being in bed all day.
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
Yes. Oh.
So, we still don't know who the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please tell me.
Well, maybe that all
Ugh.
depends. If
Really?
you could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it
That's-
might jog my memory.
That's crazy.
Are you really gonna do this in front of Mizuki?
That's
It's
crazy.
fine. Mizuki proofreads the light novels I write. I'm sure she's used to it by now.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
Wait, Mizuki, you don't have to tell him. Forget me. Are you okay? You passed out last night.
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare. You kept moaning something about... Reika. Reika.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Ah. It is. I freaking get really annoyed. Like not read, very like, not the greatest of light novels. Light novels, like really bad. I'm glad Mizuki has the same idea.
So that's the situation.
I see. Someone with an injured left leg, huh?
Hey, Date, are you ever gonna eat those leftovers you're keeping in the fridge?
I'll get to it. Shut up.
Michael.
I've looked into it, but I still don't have anything useful. The case is still as fresh as a young man's juices.
What does...
I have...
I don't about that saying. Never say that again, please.
Sorry, no idea.
Damn. I thought you, of all people, would know something.
I am an informant, but really dangerous information doesn't just come rolling in here. But I promise, I'll keep my eye out for anything.
Please do.
And if I find something, you have to take a bath with me.
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Because you take up all the hot water.
That's your issue?
I promise I won't. I'll even take the costume off.
It's a costume?
Mm-hmm. And I look good without it. I never got to tell you, but I think she's very cute. I could just eat her up.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I only really want to eat men. Date, what are you making me say?
You said that on your own.
Oh, come on. Isn't a gentleman supposed to cover for a lady's slip of the tongue?
Oh.
Who is the lady Mama is referring to?
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
Thanks for the chat.
Oh, leaving already?
Yeah.
I have an investigation to finish, but I'll be back.
You are so impatient. Even though you take your time in bed.
Don't say things like that.
Don't say.
Bed?
No.
You don't need to know.
Close your ears.
Let's go.
Hands over ears.
No, I am.
You sure? You still look a little scared.
A little.
Haha, scaredy cat.
Laughing at me.
Yeah, because it was funny.
I'm going to expose your browser history.
What?
7 ways to take home a cabaret girl. 3 minutes with a married woman.
Stop. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Hey, Mizuki. What's inside that backpack you always have on?
Why?
I'm just curious.
Well, water, dehydrated bread, chocolate, biscuits, a flashlight, a hand charger, Swiss Army knife, a candle, matches, triangular badges, a first aid kit, whistle, portable toilet, a plastic bag.
You have a
duct
pocket
tape,
of. You have a bag of holding
magnet,
there.
disposable handwork.
Do you have an entire disaster relief kit in your bag?
Better safe than sorry. I'm ready for anything.
Damn, she does come prepared.
Perhaps I misheard, but wasn't there an illegal item in there?
Right, the Swiss Army
Yep.
knife. Yeah, I'll look the other way.
Yeah, wait. With how dangerous? Let's keep my phone in your phones.
No, not at all. I see gay people on TV all the time, so it's not weird to me. The LGBT community is rich in sensibility, has excellent taste, and is full of talented artistic people. And they share a common struggle. It makes them more sensitive and capable of sympathy. That's why so many of them are kind and caring, and they choose how to live their lives on their own terms. It means they have a strong backbone, so because of all that, I really respect them. They're even kind of cool. And that means you too, Mama.
Oh, I love it! Bravo! 6 million yen to you!
You can transfer it to my account.
That is what I like to do. Go now. That was.
This is where Iris and Ota almost got killed, right? Gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's rare. You need to chill.
Uh-huh.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh,
That's
I
a.
understand.
That's a.
Chill,
That's a you.
meaning both
That you.
cold and relax.
Hey.
A pun intended.
Don't explain it. It's embarrassing.
No, not so far.
Right, come on.
Well, I don't dislike it. Of course, depending on the case, sometimes it does get pretty discouraging. But that just makes the job all the more important, right? It means it really makes a difference in the world.
You're a great guy.
You should learn from him.
Do you know why I do this job? What keeps me going?
I heard you became a cop so you could steal underwear from the gym and not get in trouble.
Who told you that? I'll show them trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe in a previous life we...
Taro. You must be Taro, right?
No,
Oh.
I'm not Taro.
Nope. The name again? I don't remember his name.
The polar bear. Where did he hurt?
Running joke.
He did get hurt, right? The boss lady said so.
The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
That's right. The polar bear must have been bleeding badly at this warehouse. That means...
What the blood? My house is. Nice blood over. Probably. Go outside.
Ota was down around here, right?
Correct.
The bloodstains there must belong to Ota.
Correct.
No, wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
Date, I've analyzed the blood. The bloodstain here is not from a single person. 2 different blood types are present. One of them is most likely Ota, the other.
Hey, do you have DNA forensics on that bloodstain?
Of course. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Why are you waiting?
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right? I didn't think there was any need to rush the result.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed.
Yes, sir. Understood.
I don't think it's gonna be this.
You did it, Date. We're making progress.
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single... But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Got it.
I must stop here. Out now. A 5, 6.